Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to episode 12 of Shaman Teen Flowers, second last episode. It's too soon, man. Where's my second season? I feel like it's all set up, man. It's all set up for the big tournaments, and we're gonna have to wait. The pain. This is why I usually watch completed anime only. So I think that's the complete story. Assuming they animated the full story. But yeah, anyways, last time. Yo's or not Yo, sorry, Hannah is still in hell. He's getting some assistance from Mr. Patch about what he is lacking, though not directly, but he needs to find out what he is lacking to escape. But it might not be smooth sailing because Pyramid Doctor guy is in hell too. He has invaded Yo's mini hell and he's here to wreak havoc. So that'll be interesting. Uh We haven't really like seen him interact with anyone, really. So see him in action, see what he can do with his cards and stuff. And on this, in the on Earth, not the afterlife, more big things are happening about a negotiations about to go down between Team How and Team Pyramid with Seiram, Redsip, and I forgot her name, Black Maiden. Just call her that. Um, kind of invaded the onsen, Funbari onsen. Kind of fucked up men, and we learned that Black Maiden's using Jean as her armored oversoul spirit ally. So it's pretty. They left off at a pretty crazy place. A lot of big stuff's happening, but I guess that makes sense because it's almost the end of the season. But yeah, let's just get right into this. Episode 12. And by right into this, I mean I'll see you after the opening. Let's go. Little recap. Oh yeah, he's about to fly over with this guy, confront Hannah while they're drinking coffee. Just cuz. What an episode name. He's holding Pyramid. That's awkward. Cause you're in hell, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, good old fighter planes. Hey, don't say that while he's flying. He might freak out. Oh, he remembers. So this guy is pretty impressive. Yeah, that random boy. What's he doing here? And this random Japanese guy helping us. It is very sussy. Naturally. Ooh. Who got him? Death is zero. Is that a Gigapilot? Maybe our boy? Jesus. This smoke screen. Or I'm wondering if it's our boy with his plane crashing. Ah, okay, so it is our guy. Guess that was more likely. He's in hell with you. The strongest team up? But like, why though? Why can't he allow it? Just does. I mean, he kind of does. Just he doesn't have a really strong resolve like men. Men's is like clear cut. Huh. Death Zero lore. Ooh. Yeah, he didn't really have a choice. Just went out there and probably died. War is rough. Look at the drip. It's kind of crazy. I like that hybrid drip. Thanks to Pyramid. I just, yeah, World Wars happened under Pyramid. It's a pretty rough tenure for him. Yeah, that's why they're stuck in this hell. Maybe. You just need to find something clear. It's a good motivation to fight. I mean, he has his dad, but I don't know. Oof. Hey, it's private property. How much hell butts did that cost to make? Yeah, we are not getting Amidamu back this season, I assume. Unless we go sicko mode in episode 13. That's what I'm saying. Hopefully you got Shaman insurance. Hey, bro is flexing. His balance is crazy. It does seem like the natural trajectory if he wants to like fight his father to be anti-Hao, but I don't think he'll take that route. Hope he got plane insurance also. Here we go. Pyramid versus Fate Midamaru. Old man. Yeah, it's pretty young actually. His body's just old. Yeah, 13. He's younger than Hannah. Oh, huh. All right. I don't know if Hannah has this. Copy 180. The card tech. Why need an oversoul when you can just copy your opponents? That's kind of crazy if it can copy anyone. Like copy House Giga oversoul or whatever. I just needs to see it first though. Hey, don't disappear, Mad. That's my boy. Mind reading realization. Can guess what mind reading does. I don't know what realization does. Oh, white swan. That's crazy. 200,000. What that? He's huge. Yeah, I don't blame you guys. This is probably crazy. Pyramid's crazy. And then he takes the imagination into like real life. Pyramid's crazy if you're rich. Imagine like Elon Musk with Pyramid. He'd be the ultimate shaman. Ah! Which move is that? Mana negation? Yeah, lots of money. Yeah, your cards are sick, bro. Bro's playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Damn, there's some for 500 yen? Wonder what the nation's net worth is. Like, what the heck's that card gonna do? Well, he did bring on capitalism, so made sense. Ah, abusing the system. Look at that face. He's so cute. How can you hate him? He's so triangle pilled, he has triangles in his eyes. Oh, he doesn't even have a natural thing. He's like not even a shaman. He's just he's just cheating, bro. He just has the cheat cards. That's what I'm saying, dude. Pyramid Gang. Emeth. Is he down into Oni mode? Can he? I don't even know if he can. He remembers the Patch Massacre. That's one of his cards summons weird creatures. Oh, Oni mode. Let's see how he deals with this. It's that pretty strong. Uh, love that. One of the better midway scenes we've seen. Look at the pose. Yeah, it's what the heck? He brought him with us. Maybe we will get Amidamru back this season. Brainwash? Whoa. What the heck is that? Bro summoned a fucking pillar. Obelisk. Endless tower. The ultimate spear. Damn. No, Hannah, go full. We haven't seen his full Ani power, though. Might as well go out on this guy. Yeah, why don't you just shoot him, bro? Might have all those powers, but what can he do when it's done? Death 0. Friends by force. Damn, teach him a lesson. Oh yeah, you just found that out now, bro? Oh, has How predicted this would happen? Oh, is he gonna make that guy his oversoul? His spirit ally? Wait, that's actually pretty cool. Sorry, Amidam, you're getting trimmed. We're getting Death 0. What's he gonna? Wonder what oversoul they can make though. And that's what the doctor meant when he said I can't let them team up because he knew How was gonna do that. I see, I see. Can we at least keep Amidamru? So like, because the helmet move's pretty cool. And how much can Thalum do anyways against Pyramid? Wonder if he'll get like an airplane oversoul. Make an Oni plane. Hey, if I saw the guy who killed me and a bunch of my friends, I'd shoot him. I don't blame him. Well, too slow on the uptake, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. I wouldn't even blame him for trying to kill him. Done. Glad he can see that. Pyramid. Bro has time stop powers. That's crazy. But also, how did he draw his card as the bullet was coming? Fast draw. Ah, so he's been spamming that. Interesting. Been using it a lot. Maybe I did a gun oversoul. It is a little hard sell to trade Amidama out for this guy though, even though I like him. Is this how this works, bro? That's how it still have momentum. Oof. Welp. Goodbye, my friend. He's still alive! Fast on his... Fast! Yo! My man. Now that's badass. He's already winning some points over, able to do that. Oh, Pyramid, look at him. Sit him upright, man. He's stuck. Bro evaporated? Well, that worked out. Yeah, get out of this place. It's not healthy. That was so badass. Jesus. That's what I'm saying. You'd have to be insured for this, man. This guy was always reasonable, even though I forgot his name. He's Horo's dude. At least it's not a hell where you're just getting tortured all the time, though. Could be worse. Could be better. But could be worse. Chameleon! He's the one who Opacho destroyed. By the way, we have not seen Opacho this season. Feels bad, man. Surely she'll join Team Hal next season. Yeah, what's Pyramid? What the fuck is... Who the fuck is this? Ooh, more of Pyramid's gained. They didn't realize? What? So the Patch Tribe doesn't always do it? Ah, Yavis Tribe. Oh, they're knights, bro. Knight Templar. Okay. I'm a knight enjoyer, so Team Pyramid has cooler patch people. I respect that. The pageantry. Yeah, their own little place. Bro died, actually. No meme. Yeah, we'll see about that. That's what every villain thinks. So they have patched blood, but they became Knight Templars for some reason. I respect it, because the drip is cooler, but still. Well, at least all's well that ends well. Hannah didn't even need to fight. That's why guns are superior. Bro got knocked into an air landing strip. We're over? We didn't even... Dude, that went by so fast. We didn't even see the negotiation. I'd also save that for the final episode, man. Wow, see after the ending. All right, that was episode 12. What a fun, dude, that was a fun episode. It didn't plan out like they thought. They're saving the negotiation. I mean, it made sense because we're obviously not going to the Flower Maze this season. But so they save that like final negotiation for next episode. Hannah probably wakes up. He can take part in it, draw some lines, basically like a send off, like, hey, we're ready to go to war with Team Pyramid. But let's talk about this episode. The bid, obviously the bid showdown. I mean, the whole episode was the bid showdown between Hannah and Kumagawa, or yeah, I think his name's Kumagawa, and finally we get to see a showcase of his powers. Like it already sounded cracked, and we talked a bit about it last episode too. How it's like almost anti power system because it's no training. He doesn't even have mana. I think like he's not even a real shaman. He just has a card that lets him see spirits, and pyramid works like golem, so it's self powering. But bro's able to like mimic like White Swan, which is apparently 200,000 mana. Like it's just cheat codes, obviously with money, but he's smart with it. I mean, he's a doctor, so he probably makes a lot of money. Maybe I don't actually know if he works, but also he's like, oh, I can also use these cards to abuse the system to gain more money to funnel in more money for pyramid. So it's honestly a really dope power, and it's like that's what I like about Shaman Team. A lot of you know, you have like Hal, who's like, I'm not even talking about uh Shaman Team Hal, just like his Hal before Shaman Team, where he was just like super OP. Um, even before he got his armored oversoul, like he was super versatile. Like all the villains feel like very versatile. And when you see that his armored oversoul, it's basically just like a stat thing. It's like, oh, no one can outstat him at this point. Where Jean, she's also really strong, or was, because she's dead. But the torture powers were like a good way of being like, okay, well, she's obviously not like as just a stat check like Hal, but she has like the kind of like a hack gimmick thing that's really strong. And this is also like it's like a way to make someone seem like, because it really is hard to top how in terms of like menacingness. Like I'm not really even asking for someone stronger than pre-Shaman Teen How at the end of the series, but like it's hard to like top like him when he had his crazy armor oversaw. And I think this is a great way to do it. It introduces like a whole new unique dynamic to this character, almost acting outside the rules of Shaman King. Um, Apparently he hasn't even seen all the cards, so he can still grow as long as he gets more money. And the cards we've seen were really strong. I mean, we can go over them. There was copy, which she can copy, and I believe there's probably limitations to the cards. We didn't get like the actual text on them, but I'm assuming copy is copy something he sees in front of him. Like it'd be pretty OP if he can just copy from his mind. Um, because he doesn't need to. So we have copy, which does an exact copy, so he can copy any oversoul he sees in like his peripheral, I assume. he has mind reading, which self-explanatory. Mind reading. I mean, it's also just mind reading is also just very good in combat if he's fighting someone because you'll know what they'll do. But he combined that with, I think it was called Imaginate or Conception or something like that, which basically turns a memory into reality. So he saw in Hannah's mind Yo's oversoul and was able to manifest that. Um, which is which is insane. I mean, that's so there's copy, which is the weaker version, and I think it was actually just called Manifest, huh? And Manifest, which is the bonkers version, can copy basically any oversoul. Uh, Um, I mean, and this time you don't even need to see it. You can just like, and I assume it works on his head too. Like he doesn't need to steal that example from someone else. Um, he can probably just like if he's seen an oversoul, he can. But I guess you need to know the ins and out. But still, it's very strong. Um, he has a time stop ability, and if you know anyone knows about time stopping is probably like, it's usually up there as like the apex of power, in my opinion. Like unless you have like some bullshit where like, oh, even though you stop time, I'm moving faster than time, so I can still hit you or something like that. It takes time stopping has to be one of the most powerful powers, in my opinion. Unless it makes like the person who's fighting against time stopping like really have to plan stuff. Like to really beat time stopping, you need to like set a trap or something where even if they time stop to get away, they'll still get hit by the trap or something like that. But anyways, time stopping, pretty insane. We know he has invisibility and we know he has mind wipe from previous uses. Oh, and of course the obelisk card, which turns pyramid into a giant pierce, basically a giant spear that can extend apparently an unlimited amount, and it was strong enough to knock out um brute force, knock out armored oversoul Oni version Hannah, which is a good feat. The armored oversoul Oni, he's no slouch. He's pretty hard to deal with. Um, he did it without gold beans, but yeah, his kit looks super fun, and he has a lot of potential. Um, Obviously he has some weakness. He's kind of a weird guy. Like he didn't. I mean he was kind of fucking around with Death Zero. He didn't need to like stand right by him. If he wanted to be safe, he could have just started time again in a safe distance where he wouldn't be rebelled against. Now, obviously, I don't think it's unreasonable for him to think, oh, for him not to think that the guy would still somehow taint it and just kill him. But still, he's definitely a wacky guy who like even before when Pyramid asked a couple episodes ago about like Hannah and Illumi, he's like, oh, you could have killed these guys as kids, and then he's like, oh, but this is more interesting. Plus, I can probably convert them. Which is an interesting conversation because you kind of I can see where he's coming from actually. Because Hannah wants to fight his dad, he kind of hates him. Um, so why would he work with Hal? But I don't think that it's gonna go that direction. But it does make sense why he thinks that. Um, and then we got the Hal news that Hal actually plans on Death Zero, aka our pilot boy. Who, by the way, I said it in the reaction, but god damn, when he taints the bullet and just killed Kumagawa, that shit was metal as fuck. I love that scene. Holy shit, that was great. But I mean that's interesting. You know, I love Amidamaru, and it's not like Hannah's doing the same thing. It's not like she's done it at White Swan. I actually think the helmet sword, like quick switch oversoul is actually like pretty fun, but it is nice to get new blood into it. And who knows, maybe he'll dual wield like men. You know, men if men can have Basan and Shamash, Hannah should have Death Zero and Amidamaru. Even though he doesn't have the mana to support it. But he will, hopefully. Um yeah, I'm excited to see like what kind of oversoul he can have. Obviously from personality. Um Gun. Maybe Hannah will get a gun, which, you know, gun oversoul sounds pretty cool. Maybe a plane. Or if he's gonna go like what Dark Maiden's doing and have like a armored oversoul based on that person, then maybe he can have like an oversoul that looks like a plane or something like as armor. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, but yeah, opening a lot of possibilities there. Um also, I mean, Oh yeah, we got the patch tech. Apparently, I mean, it guess it made sense since there's a new god every time, and I guess the patch, even though they're regulated, I'm sure because of each different god, there are probably some people who like split off from the patch tribe. So these guys split off, and apparently they're Knight Templars, which is cool. I am a if you're asking me like what historical like warriors do you like? I like knights. I think knight sword is cool. You know, nothing against samurais. They're also badass. But I was always a knight guy, just because there's a lot of cool things you can do with the armor. Um, so seeing that those are cool. Apparently they like motorcycles and they built their own little bar thing too. So that's that's cool. They shows you how they're patch tribe, and they seem like nice enough people. Um, but yeah, I wonder what that I mean, we don't know anything about the actual format of Flower of Maize. I was gonna say, who's gonna like moderate it? Because the gods are fighting. They're maybe the gods who aren't fighting could moderate, and maybe some of the other Patch Tribe members. Um, but yeah, man, oh, adrenaline's flying. Now, Yozo, I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen next. I mean, I can assume Hannah's gonna pass this, gain Death Zero as his Oversoul, and maybe wake up in time to join the meeting. So that's obvious, but I'm wondering like what's gonna happen like from this point on, because Death Zero already passed on. I don't know, like how maybe he has the Itato blood in him. Can he call Death Zero back into this hell? Who knows? I mean, when he died, he did seem like he was still determined to come back alive. So maybe he's still stuck in this hell because he hasn't like given up yet, or like went away peacefully. So that's interesting. But yeah, oh man, why can't they? I already know from the comments that they haven't announced season two because they're waiting for the Mondo. But there's so much good setup here, man. I'm actually so excited to see. And I don't even know what the tournament's gonna be. And there's probably like other, like at least two other teams, I think, right? Two or three other teams. Uh, it's crazy. They're definitely getting me hyped. Dude, it was so funny when Pyramid was just stuck because he needs to be carried. Uh, lucky, lucky the pat. I mean, I guess those patch guys were watching. I mean, there's nothing really else I want to say. You know, we got some more about Death Zero. I guess we didn't really know about him before. How he's a master pilot. How he kind of relates to Hannah a bit. How he was also like, because the whole point they were making it was like Hannah doesn't really have this clear cut goal like some of the other people. Um, and Death Zero is basically like, hey, I was like you, I was just living life, but then we were forced into this war where we didn't really have a choice. We just had to fight and possibly die for our country. So I guess I still don't know the exact message to be honest they want to give Hannah, but it's but at least they can relate to each other, which will help with the whole spirit ally thing. Um, then don't leave Amidamu to dry. At least get him back. Wait, did they get him back? Let me look at the scene. I don't know if they, because he kind of just died. Is he like on the beach? Can they pick him up? I don't see him. I don't see him. I think the biters took him, or he's just on the beach too. But whatever. That's about it for this episode. Next one's gonna be the season finale. Excited to see how they plan to send us off. But as always, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I see you in the finale and other stuff on the channel if you want to check stuff out. But yeah, later.